What a mess. Alright, much better. Hey guys, welcome. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everybody. Welcome to another repair. Today we got here this humongous iPad Pro 12.9. So as you guys can see, it's messed up. They brought it to me because they don't want this iPad to look like that. They want to fix it. Also, when it turns on, you can't see anything. It's just lines. So we went and bought the new part. When you order the new part, let me tell you something. Make sure it comes with this board. You guys can see this little board right here, because sometimes it don't come with this exactly, and it's cheaper, and they sell you only the LCD with these cables right here. So then you're gonna have to go and do extra soldering on it. If you don't know how to do that, then you're not gonna be able to fix it. Okay, put this on the side. As you guys can see, that's the new screen. We're gonna be putting on this, and we're gonna put it on the side. Make sure we don't break it. We're gonna start by grabbing our heat gun. Yeah, I'm using gloves today. I know I'm using gloves. I'm not used to it, but it's gonna require a lot of heat, and I don't want to get burned. Okay, we're gonna apply heat all over the place. I'm gonna start using my razor blade, and I'm gonna start from the top, and I'm gonna kind of open this, and I have this tool, and it's gonna be very helpful. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one right here, you see, so that way I can play with that like that. Meanwhile, we're gonna be applying more and more heat. And we're gonna play our way. There you go. I'm gonna get through there. That's why I like the razor blade, because it's very thin, and we can play our way inside, in between the metal and the glass, so we can lift that screen easier. If you use something too thick, it's not gonna work as good. From here, I'm gonna just switch it like this, and probably I can have a view of what I'm doing here inside here. There we go. I can hear the glue splitting. You see? I'm doing good so far. Let me. I thought it was going to be more difficult to extract this LCD, but I guess not. There we go. Oh, we have a good opening here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna let it get cold, so don't let it get cold. I'm gonna be double careful on the bottom, which we have a lot of connections on the bottom. Alright. You see, guys? That's what I'm talking about. It closed right away. That's why I have this razor blade. I can easily just bring it back. And I think it was a good idea to use gloves, because this thing is so big that I can get burned, because I have to put extra heat. Alright, this is the technique I like to use. I hold it, meanwhile I'm pushing the screen and I'm pushing the frame the other way. So this is all about the heat. You have to play with the heat. You have to know how much amount of heat you gotta use. See, we're not gonna we don't hold the gun more than a minute, just to avoid extra damage. There we go. Gonna use the stronger one. It's coming out. Just slide it to the bottom. Woo! I didn't want that to happen. See, it just cracked more, and when that happened, it's just a little harder to remove it. That was way too fast. If you can go slower, I bet you're gonna have better results. But no problem. As you guys can see, we have a good gap already. Look, and that's what we trying to achieve. Okay, just basically we're halfway, and which is the hard part. Usually the bottom part is easier, because we already lift this whole part on the top. Let me just zoom out a little bit more so you guys can see what I'm doing. Even I have that mess around. See how big this thing is? There we go. Gonna keep open this to the bottom, and okay, here is wanna be extra careful. I can take a quick look inside, see how's it going, see if we lifting any cable. I think we're doing pretty good. I'm gonna just apply more heat. This cable, it goes inside there. So that was my concern, this cable, but I don't see it, so it goes inside here. That's what I see here. And I see the other cables here. What we're gonna do is twist this a little bit, like this. It's just held by a few screws. Let me just zoom in. We have 4 screws right here. No, 3. I'm sorry. Much better. We have 3 screws, and I'm gonna open this. As you guys can see, it's a little complicated. What we're gonna do, we're gonna pull it to the top. Let me show you that. I'm gonna pull it to the top like this, and so we have bent that cable right there. I'm gonna do it this way so you guys can watch, and so we can take this cover out. What I want to do first is get to the battery connector. Hope you guys can see over there. Just one more. It's hard to show this this thing right here, but I'm gonna show it for you guys. Okay, there we go. This shield, you guys can see, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna unplug the battery, which the battery connector is right there. Okay, you gotta be extra careful with these things right here, because there you go. We have successfully unscrewed the battery right there, and now we're gonna take 3 screws right here, which are the screws, the 2 connectors for the LCD and I guess digitizer. It's 3 of them. Let me look for another screwdriver, because here we go. Smaller. There we go. It's out. I took it out. And then we're just gonna go ahead and unplug the cable. Remember, we're gonna use this because we already disconnect the battery. We're not gonna cause any other short or anything. You see, these 2 cables from the motherboard, and there we go. We have successfully opened this iPad Pro 12.9. Alright, now we're gonna proceed. I'm gonna put on the side. We're gonna use that later, and I'm gonna show you why. Okay, we have we're gonna inspect our surface. Okay, as you guys can see, we need to clean this up really good. Alright, after you do that, I always like to clean it with a toothbrush, or any other brushes you have. Have something better than this, no problem. Doesn't make any difference. Just we gotta make sure all the surface is clean, because when we go and put our new screen, that screen is very expensive to be just playing around with it. So if you're planning to do this by yourself, I advise you to watch the video first. If you didn't understand something, watch it again, so that way at the moment of start this repair, you know what you're doing. Okay, see, it's nice and clean. Now we're gonna go ahead, and what we're gonna do here is test the screen. Do never install. This is what I do. I never install any screen or any part with a previous test. Gotta find the screw. Alright. Actually, I just put the screw for the battery, and I know this is dead, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it into the charger, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna charge it a little bit. Alright guys, I went and charged this iPad a little bit. As you guys can see, it has like 13% charge, and we're gonna go ahead and test this screen. We can go ahead and touch the function of some of the keys. We can rotate the screen, so it give you a chance to test the top, and also if we rotate it to the other side, it's gonna do the same thing. Okay, now we know this screen is good. Always test every single screen you're gonna install. That will save you from the headache of installing a screen and it's not gonna work. So now I'm going to unplug the battery so I don't create any short. Unplug this screen, and I'm going to get it ready for installation. Okay, it's a few things that we need to get this screen ready for installation. First, we have to go back and grab our old screen. Here we go. It's right here. Here we have our old screen. We need some components from this one, like the camera, so we can center the camera on the right spot. And one of the most important things, do not lose the home button. Even when you're unassembling this iPad, you have to pay attention. If you're trying to open this from the bottom, you might 90% gonna rip off this home button. And you know how Apple home buttons are lately. You break them, you cannot even replace them sometimes. So what we're gonna do to remove this one safe is we're gonna use our heat gun right here, and we're gonna supply some heat so that holder will lose a little bit. And I'm gonna use the razor blade to extract that home button and fingerprint sensor. It's everything on one. So I avoid to apply heat directly to the home button. I go like around, like in circles like this. You can do it differently. You know, everybody find their own way to work like this. Alright, I'm gonna now try to there we go. You see how easy it came out? Very easy. If you give it the right amount of heat, it will come out just like that. Just like that. And from here we can also lift. I'm using my fingernail, but just to show you, I'm gonna do it like this, because it's already loose, because the heat we applied, it lose the adhesive. Okay, we push from the bottom to from the front to the back, and this home button is gonna come out just like this. You see? And from here the same thing. We have this little board here. I don't know, my camera is acting weird now. Okay, and we just lift it. And here we have a little clamp holding the cable. Let me see if I can get rid of that. There you go. Open the little nail, and boom. That's our I'm gonna throw this over there. That's our home button. You see? Saved and not ripped. That's what we need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the LCD, the new LCD. So we're gonna apply that home button on the LCD. Let me put this on the side. Alright, this is very easy. Just the same way we did to take it out. Now we just do it backwards. First, I'm gonna align this home button. There we go. It's in. Okay, and I'm gonna connect the cable right here where it belongs. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna keep working. It's trying to give me a little bit of fight, but it's not gonna win over me. I'm just too powerful. Just kidding. Okay. Guess we got it in. Let me just make sure. Okay. Alright, that looks better. Okay, and this will just stick to the screen. Alright. Just trying to get it aligned the best I can. This shine is not working good with my camera. Alright, there we go. Just snap it in. There we go. Now we're gonna grab, of course, the screen and the little holder, the home button holder. And we're going to apply a little bit of B9000 on each side. This is gonna help it to not get loose. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little clamp, small little clamp, and just hold it for a little bit. I'm gonna leave it there for a few seconds, probably like a few minutes. Alright, I think it's by now this is dry, and we're gonna just check. It's clicking pretty good. And something that I learned, whatever is shiny, that means there is contact in there. So I'm gonna save myself some trouble, and I'm going to cover that part with some tape. There we have it. We have it ready for installation. So now we're gonna bring the iPad, which I have it right here, and first thing we're gonna do is connect these cables for the LCD and digitizer in there. It's pretty tough. Don't leave me too much space. Just take your time. Make sure you align those cables really good. You don't want to damage either of those, which on the long run is going to cost you more money. just be patient. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to there we go. We have both of them in place, and now we're gonna put this holder for those cables. Now I have this cable secure, as you guys can see over there. We're going to connect the battery. Put this metal back. Just gonna kind of clip it. You can even hear. And we're gonna put all the little screws back in place. Gonna do it from the side so you guys can see. And there we go. We have everything back in place, as you guys can see. All the cables are connected. Before I put any glue or anything, because I haven't put the glue yet, as you guys can see, I'm gonna turn on this iPad. Alright, after this, all we have left is to glue down this into the frame. As you guys can see, you guys could say, oh wow, it's finished. No, it's gonna open like this and the screen is gonna fall down. Alright, we're gonna put some glue. And for this we're gonna use, I always use like B9000 for any of my LCDs and digitizer and stuff. I like it, it works good. Okay, so we're gonna have to play our way around this because we already have the screen installed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just you know, very easy, go all the way around with this glue. Alright, and basically we're done. We're gonna close this down like this. Even the iPad find its own way. And we're gonna put a few of these clamps. And we can leave it there for like 10 15 minutes. There's no problem. 20 minutes, 1 hour, it's up to you. The longest the better. Okay guys, we're gonna finish this video here. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Like I want to show you again. You see everything working perfect. And don't forget to subscribe, give me a like Give me a thumbs up if you like it. If it's not, just any question, just leave it a comment down below. And thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.